We are the Nola Jazz Band, and we are all the lucky ones who made it in the door tonight for this sold-out show. So thank you all for being here. Holidays are a very special time at Noce, and we are always very excited to be welcomed back for holiday shows, and this is our very first one. So we have all new music for you that just special for holidays 2021. And we didn't do a holiday show last year. Thank you, COVID. So we are overdue for some celebrating, some jolly making, and we have a few surprises along the way. To start, though, you're probably used to hearing jingle bells to start off a Christmas set. But we like to do things a little bit differently. We think everybody needs to unwind just a little bit this holiday season, especially since we have a lot of anticipation for making it extra special after COVID Christmas last year. So we're going to whisk you away with an islandy breeze to a place warm, comfortable. I'm going to just dump out a bucket of sand here in the front. You can come and squish your toes in it with a cocktail, because that's how we roll here. It is a holiday after all. And this is called Song of the Islands. Exhale a little bit on that song. It's just so soothing. And I didn't say, but we are the Nola Jazz Band. So that's what we do, and that's who we are. From right here in Des Moines. We love playing at Noce, but like I said, there's nothing quite like the holidays. And I also didn't welcome yet our virtual audience from afar. Welcome, everyone in the interland world, internets, all the nets. Welcome to our humble stage here. So, Song of the Islands, we're going down south, but now we are going to head up north to Santa's elf home. So this is a Preservation Hall jazz band tune that our own lyricist, Jeff Sugarcane, reworked some words for to make it not Rattlin' Bones, but Santa's elf home. So we are going to hear from Sugar Candy Cane, maybe, Jeff Candy Cane for this show, about what's going on up north at Santa's elf home.
If you get up North Pole way, you might just see Santa up there on his sleigh. The reindeer sleigh bells make a jingling sound. The big boys jelly jigging round and around. Not believe me, but I'll tell you it's true. And you would too if it happened to you. I'll tell you what, I spent the night at that North Pole air, and what I saw you need to be aware. It's Santa's North home. It's Santa's elf home. Lots of elves, but none of them knows. And if you don't believe me, then no gifts for your home. Be sure you believe in Santa's North home. Take it away, Anthony. Not believe it, but I tell you it's true. And you would too if it happened to you. I'll tell you what, I spent the night in that North Pole air, and there's something I need to make you all aware. It's Santa's North home. It's Santa's elf home. Let's call them elves, but none of them knows. If you don't believe me, don't kiss for your home, 'cause you better believe in Santa's North Pole. I'm talking about his North Pole. Ho, 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 ho. Be good, boys and girls. See you those toys.
I'll believe. I want those presents coming to my home. How about that? All of them elves, none of them gnomes. I didn't catch that line before. That's a good job. They're both small, but very different.
Very different.
So different.
Naughtier.
Are they naughtier? Okay, those naughty gnomes. I didn't know. Elves are so helpful. All right, this next one you will probably recognize about the big guy up north. It's Santa Claus again. This is Santa Claus. It's coming to town.
1, a two, a 1, 2, 3.
I love the nostalgia of Christmas, you know, where you get the bittersweet about reconnecting and reuniting with friends and family at holiday parties or on Zoom calls when you're opening up presents or lighting candles or cheersing at, happy hours or whatever. Just that opportunity to connect is sometimes bittersweet because it means that sometimes you've missed people, sometimes you haven't missed people, but sometimes you do miss people, and it can feel so nice to get together again. But sometimes you can't get together with those people, and it can be sad. So this next one is, it's not Christmas until you get home, and we love Norah Jones's version of this, and we wanted to bring it to the stage tonight for another perspective on Christmas, waiting for that magic moment for someone to walk through the door. It's not Christmas until you come home. won't believe it's Christmas till you make it home to me. The snow isn't white, the stars aren't bright, the lights don't belong on the tree. I sat up all night waiting for you on Christmas Eve. The sleigh bells won't ring, Bing Crosby won't sing. It's not Christmas till you come home. There's no Tiny Tim, and Santa is slim, and mistletoe's hung on the floor. I made a promise to you to wait for your return. The snowflakes won't fall, we can deck the halls. It's not Christmas till you come home. The snowflakes won't fall, we can deck the halls. It's not Christmas till you come home. Whatever home means to you. Oh, so sweet. All right, this next one, we have a very special guest. Very special guest. This is a one-night only situation, folks. We have a good friend in town who is a local performer, singer, songwriter, all-around magnifique human. And his name, I'd like to bring to the stage at this very moment in time, Mr. Madison Ray. Join us, Madison. So, Madison, before I hand over the microphone, I want to let you know he has a Christmas album out right now. Check it out on Spotify, Madison Ray and the Finesse. Now, Madison, did you want to share something?
Well, first, do you mind if I take this off? I just want to make sure I have your consent before I go any further.
I think that, are we good with that?
No.
I mean, it is fabulous.
Okay, so I see some new faces out here tonight, some new friends. So before I get up and do my thing, we need to make sure that holiday spirit is all the way up to 10 or 11.
Absolutely.
So, Noce, can y'all make some noise for me real quick? I give that a 6 at best.
6.5.
Let me hear it.
6.25. In the back. Yeah. I'm feeling it.
Now that is something I can get into. So I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight and everyone who's watching at home. It's my supreme honor to be here with the Nola Jazz Band. So can we get a round of applause for these amazing musicians and this lovely lady in the green dress. Abby and I go way, way back, but I won't tell you how far back, but just trust.
Time travel.
It's back. So, because of the festive spirit, I had to dig in my grandma's closet. If you didn't know, the diva gene is strong in my family, so by the mask and this poinsettia sweater alone, I hope you will kind of understand.
Yeah.
And I'm also just, the holidays are my favorite time of year. Obviously, there's a Christmas album if you have Spotify, Apple Music. Madison Ray and the Finesse, please support. It takes a village. But, it was tough coming out of the pandemic because, we're stuck at home and all these things, and this holiday is about community. It's about being together. So I'm just so glad that we all made it this far to come together tonight and at home, that we could just come and celebrate.
Absolutely.
Right?
That's what's here.
But supply chain issues are real, and Santa is having to explore some new options. So if you see me in your house this year, mind your business. Just trying to make a little extra money on the side. You know how it is.
Just wear the sweater. Because, honey, it's festive.
I represent the gang. I'm here for present day, milk and cookies. So, I'm getting ready for that Santa gig. I'm doing all the Santa things. I'm baking the cookies. I'm lactose intolerant, so
Almond milk.
almond milk,
Absolutely.
or oat milk.
Yes.
Not a big fan of soy,
Yeah.
But so I'm just kind of getting in that mindset of how do you be a good Santa, right? Right. So I'm thinking about the Santa things, and we got to do something new, something brand new for this year.
Absolutely.
Nola, can we do something brand new?
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it. Making a list and checking its lines. Gonna find out, who's naughty and nice. Pull up the sleeve. Santa's got a brand new bag. Hey Rudolph, with your nose so bright. Won't you guide my sleigh tonight, and make that tail wag. Santa's got a brand new bag. Some cookies, drink some milk. All the toys, just got built. All the children of the world, all the little boys and girls. Somebody tell Mrs. Claus. Might be late. It might have been some bad cookies that Santa just ate. But my tree don't sag. I promise. Santa's got a brand new bag. Sugar Santa's got a brand new bag. To the north, back to the clouds, let the bells jingle, jingle. Get back, Santa. Get back, Santa. I show 'em all how to do the crinkle jingle. Can't kill us. No, no. We got you got Cornelius. Santa's on his way. Pull up the sleeve. Santa's got a brand new bag. It's a big bag.
All right, Madison, don't go anywhere.
I won't.
Can you stick around?
I will.
Well, is it okay if Madison sticks around for one more song? That's what I was thinking too.
Just for you.
We
Just for you.
little extra spice
We've connected, I can feel it.
for the naughty and the nice.
Exactly.
Exactly. So this next one is just a groovy John Legend tune. And, you know, it's not just Christmas. It's not have a happy Christmas.
No.
No, it's not having a mediocre, middle of the ground, middle of the road Christmas. No.
Yeah, have a so-so Christmas.
It's not have a so-so
Have
Christmas.
yourself a so-so little Christmas.
It's not. It's not.
I don't like it.
So what are we doing with this next song, Madison? What is that we're
Well-
trying to tell the people?
If I'm only going to do one more, I want to make sure that we all know that we need to have a Merry, Merry Christmas.
I love it.
1, 2, 1.
If you ready, if you ready, I said, ooh, everything to you. Write a little list of my favorite things to do. I count 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 10, from the beginning to the end. Spend a Merry, Merry Christmas time with you. So have a Merry, Merry Christmas. Have a Merry, Merry Christmas. Have a Merry, Merry Christmas. 'Cause I spent it with you. So have a Merry, Merry Christmas. Have a Merry, Merry Christmas. Have a Merry, Merry Christmas. 'Cause I spent it with you. Go ahead. Y'all make some noise for Seth. Oh, he's so nice. Ooh, Christmas time with you. I made a little list of my favorite things to do. I count 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 10, from the beginning till the end. Spend a Merry, Merry Christmas time with you. So have a Merry, Merry Christmas. Have a Merry, Merry Christmas. Have a Merry, Merry Christmas. 'Cause I spent it with you. So have a Merry, Merry Christmas. Have a Merry, Merry Christmas. Have a Merry, Merry Christmas. 'Cause I spent it with you. You, and you too. So beautiful, don't you agree? Hey, Abby,
Yeah.
I feel like Christmas time is about spending time with the ones you love.
Yeah.
So if you have someone you love, after tonight's show, I want you to give them a little jingle jangle, send them a text, and tell them that you love them. But also, it's so important that we all have a Merry, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much.
Madison Ray, everybody. Give it up. You have a Merry, Merry Christmas. And let us all know where we can get a mask that fabulous. All right. Well, we're all juiced up. We're having a Merry, Merry Christmas. We got that brand new bag from Santa, who ate the bad cookies and is going to be late, called Mrs. Claus. Well, coming up next, we are Nola Jazz Band after all. So it's not just a normal Christmas day. No, my dears. It's a Louisiana Christmas day. And that's what it's going to be coming up next. So this is a Neville Brothers tune, or Aaron Neville. And he said, you know what? I'm tired. Yeah, Aaron Neville, he said, I'm tired of having Christmas in hotel rooms, on the road. I am going to be home in Louisiana with my family for that Louisiana Christmas day. And on the bayou, we're going to have a fado-do. And it's going to be getting in that second line with some gumbo. And that's what we're going to sing about right now. So this is Louisiana Christmas Day.
1, 2, 3.
I'm a friendly man. I wasn't born to roam, but some like every Christmas finds me farther from my home. I love singing my song, but it gets me down to hang my stocking in some hotel when the fat man comes to town. But it's alright, it's gonna be okay. I'm coming on home to Louisiana Christmas Day. Oh, I'm gonna find a way. Little boy's coming on home, Louisiana Christmas Day. Hey, but somewhere here on the dome, we're gonna hop a plane or use my thumb. But best believe I'm round that tree when Christmas morning comes. Oh, it's alright, gonna be okay. Coming on home, Louisiana Christmas Day. Oh, my love, they don't tolerate little boys coming on home, Louisiana Christmas Day. I'll be home come Louisiana Christmas Day. Oh, mama, gonna be okay. Yeah, I'll be home come Louisiana Christmas Day. Oh, be alright, be okay. I'll be home come Louisiana Christmas Day. Oh, mama, gonna find a way. I'll be home come Louisiana Christmas Day. Like that gumbo, you gotta stir that pot. Let it simmer real good. What's next? Yeah, get those bass notes in there. Come on now. That's some onion, garlic, tomato. And do we? What is it? It's coming in faint. There we go. Now it's bubbling. That Louisiana Christmas Day. Oh, mama, it's gonna be okay. All right, so this next one is a sweet little tune. This is What Child Is This? What child is this? I say that to my kids every day. What child is this? This one covered in chocolate. What child is this? Oh, dearie, what child is this, shall we? What child is this who laid to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with anthem sweet, while shepherds watch are keeping? This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary. So bring him incense, gold, and myrrh, come peasant king to own him, the King of kings, salvation brings. Let loving hearts enfold him. This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary. This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary. Mary, this is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him, Lord, the babe, the Son of Mary. Thank you so much. So this next one is Harry Connick Jr. Anybody heard of Harry Connick Jr. before? Classic. So this is I pray on Christmas. So people pray all the time, but sometimes a Christmas prayer seems extra special. It's like it's a prayer for the whole year. The year behind, the year ahead. And that's what this song is all about. For the people who need it, to make things a little better. And so this is I Pray on Christmas. I pray on Christmas that the Lord will see me through. I pray on Christmas He show me what to do. And I pray on Christmas that He'll help me understand. And I pray on Christmas He'll take me by the hand. I pray on Christmas. I pray on Christmas. I pray on Christmas. You'll get me through another day. What do you think? Is this a good time? Would you like to meet the band? Yes. Who are these people up here? These people playing these instruments? Well, I would love to tell you. Let's start. I usually start over here, but it's Christmas. Let's start over here. So you just heard from Anthony Williams. He's a professor of trombone at UNI. Give it up for Anthony. Now I'm going to go counterclockwise. So on drums this evening, Mr. Bobby Jingles Brown, the drummer boy. Bobby Jingle Bells Brown, I like it. On bass is playing the stand-up and the electric for us tonight, Mr. Chris Walsh. His favorite song. All right, for the first time ever on the Nola Jazz Band stage, we are so excited to welcome our good friend on guitar, Mr. Seth Jameson. Here on piano and keyboard in the key of Hammond is a professor at Simpson, Mr. Jamie Polson. He's pure rock star, people. So now I'm going to take it back to the middle of the horns with his signature hat, never without one, and his 18, I can never remember.
I don't have that one tonight.
Oh, shoot. All right, well, he has a billion-year-old cornet and also this trumpet. So give it up for Mr. Scott the Hat Davis. Of course, our fearless leader who's led us through many Christmases, summers, festivals, shows of all kinds, so many songs, and he has given us life as Nola Jazz Band. Also plays clarinet, amazingly. This is Mr. Jeff Candy Cane. Give it up. And who knows who I am? I am Abby Sawyer. All right, so this next one, we have heard so many versions of every song. This is the one for tonight. This is Silent Night. All right, so this next one, we're gonna go back down to New Orleans and bring up a tune that we've all heard before, but we're gonna bring a little different vibe to it. So, Jamie? When the saints go marching on in, I said, when the saints, yeah, they go marching on in. Well, I wanna be in that number. Yeah, when the saints, yeah, they're gonna marching on in. When the sun refuse to shine, when the sun, yeah, I said it refused to shine, when the sun refused to shine, I wanna be in that number, yeah, when the sun refused to shine. I'm gonna wear my face. I'm gonna be happy now in New Orleans, that place. When the sun begin to shine and everybody get in that line, I wanna be in that number, right? Marching on in, whenever that is, when the saints, yeah, go marching on in. Well, I wanna be, yeah, in that number, yeah, when the saints, yeah, they're marching on. I want you all there with me when the saints go marching on in. Thank you.
Abby,
Yeah.
I will talk about this now.
Tell us all about it, Jeff.
So, any of you that listen to New Orleans bands, anyone heard of a band called The Meters? Nope.
Yep.
They're like a funk band. So anyway, we heard this song and thought for sure it was a Meter song. If we'd have been in Vegas, we'd have betted that it was, but it isn't. It's actually a song by the Jive Turkeys called Get Down Santa. So it's a great way for us to feature our amazing rhythm section here. So just listen for the Christmas quotes throughout this. So you have to keep your ears open for that between the grooves. So let's let them go on this. So this is Get Down Santa.
So sometimes unfortunate things happen at the holidays. Scott, do you want to talk about this next one?
Should I mention that I'm blocked out of Facebook right now or not? Maybe I should. That's weird. No, this is actually a legitimate tune from 1957. I don't remember the original group that covered it. It's called Christmas in Jail.
It's not where I want to spend Christmas, but I guess some people are there.
Yeah, there's a story. Yeah. Not that I've lived it or anything. The vamp, and then I sing that song. Yeah. A one, a two, a little vamp, and gotta set it up here. Christmas in jail, Christmas in jail. I had a little too much to drink. I ain't got no bail, gotta pee in a pail. I'm spending New Year's Eve in the clink. I was in the wrong lane, feeling no pain. Soon my car to 75. I ride and ooh, you can guess who? And they say I'm lucky to be alive. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, they're singing down the street. While everybody's having Christmas turkey, they give me bread and water to eat. Oh, Christmas in jail, Christmas in jail. I wore my shoes, I paced in the floor. I got rocks in my head, I wish I was dead. Ain't gonna drink and drive no more. Get me out of jail, Seth. Having Christmas turkey, they give me bread and water to eat. Christmas in jail, Christmas in jail. I wore my shoes, I paced in the floor. I got rocks in my head, and I wish it was dead. Ain't gonna drink and drive no more. Hey, I got rocks in my head, and I wish it was dead. Ain't gonna drink and drive no more.
Everybody. Now we have a very special announcement tonight. So as Nola Jazz Band, we have had a tradition, and we got our start doing a show every first Friday of the month. Ever since we started, we had the longest running series at Wayne Social Club, rest in peace. Then we moved to XBK, but I have a special, very special announcement. Starting in February of 2022, we will be moving first Friday to Noce. Yes. It'll be right here in this room, 5 to 7, so it's a happy hour show. So you can come on down, you can grab a little drink, then you can grab a little food downtown if you so wish, or you can Grubhub it and meet that food at home when you get there. And we would welcome and invite all of you to join us for that first Friday in February. What's that? You can buy tickets right now because it's live on the Noce site on Ticket Leap, and we want to pack the house because I tell you what, the first Friday shows, you'll get to hear our regular set. Christmas is very special. Holidays are very fun, where we get to do green and red tunes, a little bit of tinsel in there. But you'll hear our other music. And it's where we try out new stuff for the first time and get a little loose, get a little funny, try out new endings and stuff like that, try new verses that we haven't ever done before, and you get to experience it with us. So join us, first Friday in February, whatever that date is, and we'll be here. So, will you be here? Come and join us. Awesome. That's when I wear my gardening clothes. I just come in off the street, with these earrings. These earrings make everything fancy. So, I'll have mud on my boots with these earrings. So, please join us for that because we're really excited to start a new tradition here. All right, so this next one. Okay, so We have a song that's called the Palm Court Strut. There's a street in New Orleans called Palm Court where you do the Palm Court Strut and you shake your butt. But today, we're not doing that. We're doing the Santa Strut. We're doing the Santa Strut, and we're still going to shake our butt to the left and to the right all over town. So this is a very highbrow song, and I welcome you to maybe do a little strutting wherever you are, a little shaking of the tail feather for this, our final song for you this evening. So thank you all so much. Again, we're Nola Jazz Band. We've had a hoot of a time. Have you? Yeah? Excellent. Now, we're going to get it going here real good. And please, let's just turn it up to 10, all right? So this is the Santa Strut.
Yeah.